Good day one and all, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this. This is my weekly update, and what a week it's been. Oh yes, welcome to my knees. Yes, should I keep the knees in shot or should I keep them out of shot? I don't know. But anyway, welcome back, welcome back. What an epic week it has been. And my fitness seems to be going from strength to strength. But before I go into that, I've got to give a big thank you to each and every one of you guys that keep coming back and watching the videos. In particular, that latest one where I went on that epic bike ride, which turned out to be quite a challenge. 212 kilometers, yeah, which is around 132 miles for those of you working Imperial. Yeah, longest ever bike ride I'd ever done. And as you've seen from the video, if you click on the link there, if you haven't seen it yet, have a look through. Yeah, it's a bit of a long one. I think it's about 37 minutes. But what an epic ride that was. I had a lot of anxiousness and all that kind of stuff, but hey, you got to, if you don't know, you don't try, don't know. But yeah, and the beauty with this is that all I can say is thank you all so much for watching that, and the comments and love that you left on there is fantastic, and I really do appreciate it. It makes me feel really good. And it's more, this channel is more of just a diary of what I'm doing. It's nothing fancy, no frills or spills. Yeah, yes, I do the odd bit of comedy and all that kind of stuff, but fantastic. And it's been quite a week. So for me, after that bike ride, as you can imagine, I needed a bit of a recovery. So the day after, all I had was basically just rest and relaxation. I had a bit of a walk. But here's a few clips that I done in terms of how I got back into the movements and exercise and so on this week. Have a check of these. Welcome back. Yes, it's now 2 days since that epic bike ride, and I'm just going to go out and do my first little run. It'll only be about 25-30 minutes, and it's pretty hot out there, so I thought I'd do a bit of filming. And as you may have seen from that video of the cycling, and whilst it might be nice, sunny or whatever, with the GoPro that I'm looking at right now, the wind, whatever, can have an effect on the sound, so I thought I'd record something in here. And I'm just hydrating up because it is blooming hot out there. It's already about 20 degrees Celsius and it's still early morning, but yeah, so I'm getting some water down me because I've only just recently got up, done my Qigong, which I do every day. You might have seen that video, Qigong, do the movements, get me blood flowing. But yesterday I was very impressed at how with myself, if I must say so myself, that I felt pretty good. I went out for a walk. It's about an hour, 10-minute walk out around the Wanstead Park. Is it Wanstead Park? Where the woods are, lake. Anyway, you might have seen one of those, my walking video. Have a look at that one. And it felt good. There was no real ache in muscles or joints. I do feel a few squeaks and whatever, if that's the technical word. I don't know if physiotherapists want to leave some comments below. What's the technical word of squeaky joints and aching muscles? But overall, I feel fantastic. And as I've stressed in the text of that video of the cycling that type of distance, you really do need to do the training, both on the bike, off the bike, running, fitness, being out. I did check the stats, and I'll go through that when I get back from this run, in terms of the distance and speeds and whatever times I was out. But really enjoyed it. So all that remains for me to do now is literally just to get out and do that run, and hopefully the sound will be okay as we're jogging along. So this is going to be an easy zone 1, zone 2 at most. Yeah, let's go. Holy caramba! Yes, I've literally just stepped outside and it's cooking, absolutely cooking. Whew. So thankfully it's only a quick, as I say, 25-30 minutes, so let's go. Wow, that was quite a bizarre feeling. Just the first few steps, and even still a bit now. Wow, I am feeling it all over. Yes, aches, not just muscular, but also skeletal. So, yes, it's a nice easy run. Not going to push as hard at all. But yeah, from backache, legs, knees, ankles, everything. Woo. So I'm just going to jog this out. Well, would you believe the GoPro decided to die on me just after I finished that clip. So missed the run, but hey, pretty sweaty. It's already up to 22 degrees here in London. So let's get inside and see what's wrong with this. Yes, we're back. So I don't know what in heaven's name happened to this little GoPro, but yeah, just done that filming. That last clip you just saw was on my mobile because it's working. So I've literally just done my cool down, stretching, and boy is it hot. I've nearly finished off. This is a whole litre, by the way, and I've nearly finished this, so I'm gonna have a bit more. So I'm gonna finish this up, fully hydrate, have a bit of breakfast, and I'll catch you in a minute. I don't know if I'll put a shirt on or not because I am sweltering on here. This is the joys of being on a top floor apartment, flat, whatever you want to call it, and it's scorching hot out there. But yeah, all the windows are open. Let's get some air around and let's get some food down my neck. So if you're wondering what I'm having for breakfast, well, I've had a bit of yogurt and now I'm going to have some of this. Oh yes, bit of tea, bagels and bananas. Oh yes, bagels and bananas. Yum yum. So yes, bagels and bananas. That's one of my go-to breakfasts. I do other things as well. So you know, I do like my crumpets. Obviously tea. Gotta have the tea. Yeah, and as I'm here on my bed, yeah, different times, different folks, different strokes and all that. Yeah, so I thought I'd film here in my bedroom, yeah, with the pillow here supporting me back. And yeah, I had a lovely run this morning. So that run that I had, the first run, which was 2 days after the bike ride, oh, that felt, there was no pain. It just felt so strange, so different. And I'm guessing because I'd been on the saddle, I'd been out for 10.5 hours. I think it was just under 9 hours of cycling time. So I had lots of stops, filming for you guys and so on and so forth. And it was just, I can understand now when they talk about brick sessions and triathlons, when you've been on a bike for so many hours and then you then transition to do a run. Now obviously the triathlon is straight after. That run that I done, that quick 25-30 minutes, that was 2 days after, and with recovery, and it still felt oof. But then I guess I'm a bit of an old geezer, so it takes a bit of time to recover more than you young guys watching this and gals, yeah. So let me know in the comments below recovery times. I know my flatmate was asking, have you had enough time to recover and all that type of stuff, but I've got to say my fitness feels fantastic. And if you've watched that previous video where I was showing that, not the cycling one, the one where my fitness, the VO2 went up to 65. Well, this week it went up to 66. 66. That's, honestly, it's insane. So whatever I'm doing, it must be working, you know, the 80-20. I might do a video of because I did a few years ago the math training, mathatone, and you can leave some comments below if you doing the mathatone or tried the math method and all that type of stuff. But I've sort of deviated away from that quite a bit, and I know that the math is talking about going easy and all that type of stuff, and I can appreciate, you know, the vast majority of training we do is easy, but I can't help but feel there's a bit of BS in there somewhere, because if you don't put any speed sessions in, we don't get any quicker. But I digress, and maybe that's how my VO2 has been rocketing up, is that I've just been mixing it up, doing the cycling. I'd love to, you know, wait for the swimming pools to open so I can do some swimming, but the cross training, the cycling, the qigong that I do every day, religiously every day, And again, there's a link there where you can follow what I do every day. It's just a quick 10-minute session. It's fantastic. It helps with the well-being, both physically and mentally. And in these different times that's going on, we need to try different things, don't you think? As much as many people are resistant to change, we need to change. If you want to change some things in life, you got to change some things in life, and I'm changing a hell of a lot of things, and you'll be seeing more changes coming through as the weeks progress. Yeah, a week today, Sunday, will be my birthday. Yes, I'll be 59, so I'll be commencing my 60th year on this planet, and I'll be planning on doing hopefully on a birthday, fingers crossed. I don't know exactly what day, but certainly next weekend. I've got a special birthday present arriving. I don't know whether I'll film any of that or show you a bit of an intro to it and what I'm getting. But basically, I'm selling off a load of gear. I'm using my GoPro to do so. I'm looking to sell off a lot of camera gear and all other stuff. And that will help pay towards the item that I'm getting for myself, which I think it's time to move on a level and change for that particular activity that I'm doing, shall I say. And yeah, and hopefully we'll continue onwards and upwards. And for those of you observant on there, might have seen a slight little tweak on my name that I've put on there, just a bit of fun. So keeping it away from the guru. So because I do regard myself more of a geek. I'm a bit of a geek. I don't know how many of you guys watching this regard yourselves as geeks. Leave it in the comments below. But I've always been a geek, and it's not just the glasses or whatever, but my whole persona. And maybe that's why I'm improving, and I wouldn't say enjoying the lockdown, but I'm thriving with the lockdown, which is quite different. I'm not enjoying it in particular because I want to get out and do stuff like we all do, yeah, and get back to some form of normality, a new normal. But yeah, it's different times. So next weekend I'll be doing a time trial again. I'll be joining in the VO2 challenge, but also the Hackney. We were due to do a Hackney half last weekend, which didn't happen. So they're doing a virtual one. So I'm planning on doing the 5K version. There's a 5K and a half marathon. I didn't fancy doing a time trial half marathon. Whew, we're getting hot weather here. So I'm going to go out and do a 5K. That's the current plan. It may change. I might go back to the 1 mile, but the Hackney one will be 5K and I might jog it out. I don't know whether I go for a fast time or not, but things are pretty fluid, really. I don't know how things are with you guys, but that's it for this week. I've certainly enjoyed. It's been a landmark week for me, and I'm coming to another landmark next week in terms of just my age and time on this planet, and learning every time. So my question of the day to you guys, if you're here and you've stayed all the way to the end, I might leave it in the comments below. The question of the day is, what have you learned during this lockdown period, or what have you done something new, tried something new? Yeah, let me know in the comments below, because we are in different times. But what continues to be consistent, like with the training, I'm absolutely thrilled that you guys keep consistently coming back, watching these videos, irrespective of where I'm here filming in my bedroom, whether it's on a GoPro or on my iPhone, yeah, whatever. It's just me sharing my diaries with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the time that you take, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Oh, the knees are back, yeah? What do you think, eh? Way, knees, 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 knees. Yeah, maybe too much of a knee chanting. Anyway, keep calm and run along. Let's go, guys. Bye, bye, bye.